So again, thank you for joining me and for tuning in for this next video. And the second skill that I'd like to chat to you about in your quest to develop your mental toughness is linked to our first skill. The first skill was our ability to choose. But that ability to choose then leads on to our second skill that we want to practice. And that is to choose a positive attitude. It's important. If you want to build resilience, well then you need to look at things positively. You need to take that positive attitude that you can always learn, you can always develop, you can always solve, you can always look differently at a challenge or a stressor or a setback. So we need to think about that. How do we deal with things positively? To give you an example, I remember being in a very difficult, working for a number of years in a very difficult team. Things were not going well. The environment was toxic, to say the least. There was very little psychological safety, if there's any at all. And that's not just for myself, that's for the entire team. And it was a very dysfunctional situation. And I remember thinking, well, how do I survive this? How do I get through this to the other side? Because this is a pretty critical situation. And I had a young family. I didn't want just to walk away. I needed the salary. And I chose a positive attitude. And it's linked to the third skill here as well, which you'll see in the next video, which I'll just maybe shoot straight after this. But every day I decided to look at things positively. I decided not to join in the negativity. I decided to change the narrative slightly and to choose my response to it. And it worked a treat. It worked an absolute treat. I was able to work my way through there. I worked there for a few years until I moved on, and it was that was the saviour. So if you want to learn more about developing a positive attitude, please click the link below, read the full article, or join me in the Resilient Leadership Masterclass. It's a 2-hour training session. It's free, and I'd love to chat to you there. Thank you.